Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. And today, what we're going to be doing, since the draft is over for the NFL, we are going to be doing my division predictions for next year. So I'm just going to go ahead and swap around these teams because that's what we always do. So yeah, we're just gonna do a little swapping here. But anyway, how you guys doing today? Make sure you guys hit the subscribe bell. Make sure you put the notification bell on as well to see when I post out recent videos and streams. Even we can do a couple streams now and then there. But anyway, today we got, like I said, we got the division picks for this upcoming year. There will be a new there will be a new background because this is me officially talking about the new year. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started here. All right, so we have the teams that can finish first, second, third, and last. You guys know that. You guys know that order. On how I think each team is going to perform this year. So without further ado, let's get started. Let's do the AFC side of the bracket first, and then we'll go on to the NFC. All right, so we're starting off. We got the AFC East. First place is going to Buffalo. I think they are the best team in that division, but it will be a dogfight, and this division is going to be it's going to be more challenging than last year for Buffalo. They're gonna have to fight to make it into this position. It ain't like they're gonna have like their free buy. Nah, this year is kind of tough for Buffalo, so they're really gonna have to work some stuff out if they would have win this division. Second place, second will go to Miami. I do think Miami is talented enough to overcome Buffalo, but I just don't think so. I think Buffalo gets the upper hand here, but upper hand there, I meant. But I think Miami should be within like a game or two, up on below Buffalo because Miami does have a good offense and defense, and plus they added more studs. You got Jalen Ramsey. I'm expecting the Dolphins to be good this year. Third place is going to be the Jets. The Jets will not finish last. They got Aaron Rodgers. They had a great all season, by the way. That team is looking pretty good. All three of these teams can make the playoffs if they wanted to. And then in last place will be the Patriots. Just because I don't think the Patriots are bad. I wouldn't think the Patriots are bad, but I just don't think they're gonna have the firepower as the rest of three of those teams. But the Patriots can finish around like 500 and still finish last in that division. I will still accept that. But like I said, don't think the Patriots have enough as much as talent as the other three. All right, next up we have is the AFC West, and this might surprise y'all. I don't know if it really is going to, but we'll see. Um, so first place is obviously Kansas City. You know, Kansas City, the defending champions, they're gonna win that division no matter what. I think that's a pretty easy flyby by Kansas City. Now here's a tough one: Chargers and Denver, or even Vegas can get in there, but it can make it interesting. But right now, I'm gonna go with the Chargers in second. I still believe in Justin Herbert. I don't know about that defense now. I think the defense definitely has decreased a little bit, but I think they would be just fine for at least holding on for second place. Third place will be Denver because I'm not done with Denver yet. I'm not done with them yet. I know they had one of those. I know they were a national disgrace last year, but I don't believe Denver is going to be that kind of Denver again. And then last place would be Vegas because I don't know. I hate to put Vegas in last, but I'm gonna have to at this point because I do think Denver's gonna bounce back, and the Chargers should basically have the same season as they had last year. Um, So yeah, Vegas falls in the hole. Vegas be last, but they won't be out of it. They will be only be like a game behind Denver or something like that. They won't be behind that much. All right, next up we have is the AFC North. I think the Bengals will win that division. I think I'm pretty comfortable about that because they're obviously the best team, but Baltimore is going to be right on their ass. Baltimore is really going to be on them. Like these two teams are going to be on the boxing match all season long, and I think Cincinnati is going to pull ahead through Baltimore. But I am really expecting some high expectations from Baltimore this year. Then between the Steelers and the Browns, I don't know. I think I might give this one to the Steelers because the Steelers always have winning records, and I believe at least a 9-10 win season will be good enough for the Steelers. Plus, they do have great defense and all that. But Steelers and Browns will be in the boxing match for third place, and I think the Steelers will edge ahead because they got Mike Tomlin's a good head coach. Steelers defense has been really good. I don't know about their offense. Not sure about their offense yet, but I think they'll be just fine for third. And then Browns will be hanging a little bit, but I do think they're going to finish it last. So basically the same order as last year. All right, next up we got is the AFC South, and once again, this division might surprise you. All right, so first place, obviously Jacksonville. They have the best roster on that division. What do you want to say? I don't think anyone's going to predict Jacksonville to lose in this division. I mean, this division sweet as theirs. But second place might surprise y'all. I'm going with the dark horse pick here, and I'm going with this pick because this team had the earliest draft, the second earliest draft, and they picked up some really good players this offseason. And that answer is the Houston Texans. The Houston Texans are taking second place in this thing, man. I mean, you guys can go ahead and complain at me all you want, but for me, the Texans are taking second place because the Texans, they had a really good draft. They picked up good defensive players. They picked up good offensive players. I do think they're going to use that to their advantage, and I just think that the Texans are just going to be really good. I mean, they won't be really good. I think they will barely miss out the postseason, but the Texans, they could be they could win some games. All right, in third place, I'm going to take who we got, Tennessee or Indianapolis. Yeah, I trust Tennessee more. I just trust Tennessee more than I do Indianapolis. And Indianapolis takes last because they were a disgrace last year, and I don't know if they had a good enough for a draft to be to bump them up to third. All right, next up we have is we're starting going to the NFC side of things, and we're starting off with the NFC East. Basically, Eagles would be in first place, obviously, because the Eagles do. I mean, I wouldn't say obviously because Dallas is going to be right behind the rest, but I bet yeah, Eagles should finish in first because this roster is almost unfair. You got DeAndre Swift in the offseason. You got so many good players on that roster. You basically kept the same team as last year, but added DeAndre Swift. I mean, that team is literally going to be unfair this season. If you're a team, any NFL team that plays the Eagles, be prepared to get your ass whooped. Then you play against then you got Dallas in second because Dallas is a better team than definitely Washington in New York. I do think that Cowboys are going to be hanging around with Philly until about like week 7, week 8, and then Philly's just going to go on a huge stretch here. But in third place, I'm gonna go with the Giants because Giants really did impress me last year, and I do think the Jets can. I mean, the Giants can almost do that again. I definitely won't put them in last after what I saw last season. And then last place goes to Washington because I just think Washington is just gonna fall out of those other three. So yeah, actually I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make this a long video. We're just gonna do one big long video. So yeah, this video might be long. So I'm just gonna make this as my 2023 NFL predictions video and all that. Just because I want to do this, and then I want to do the and I'll do this. I want to do the overall standings predictions, and based off of these. So next up we have is the NFC West. God, I hate them, but I gotta put the Niners at first. I hate the Niners, and I'll be honest. But because I'm a Rams fan, and you guys can hate me all you want, but Yeah, the San Francisco has to be first. I mean, they're clearly the best team in this division, no question about that. Even though, like I said, I do hate them, but I do have to give the respect that they deserve. They obviously get first place. Now, Seattle and the Rams are very interesting because the Rams, we know the Rams can bounce back, but Seattle has been really good, and I think they're going to do even better next year. I do think these two teams will be within like a game or a game and a half between each other, but I'm gonna give the edge to Seattle because I just trust Seattle more than the Rams because after the Rams lost all that star power like Bobby Wagner, Cam Akers, I mean no not Cam Akers, Bobby Wagner, Jalen Ramsey. I just don't really trust the Rams that much. But they are good enough to get third place, in my opinion, which means last place goes to Arizona because Arizona is just on a rebuild right now. Like Arizona might be last year's Texans. Like they could be bad. All right, next up we have the NFC North. You know what? For this division, there's gonna be a new winner. Yeah, that's right. There's gonna be a new winner in this division. And none of y'all should be surprised about this. I don't know if you guys are not, but this year's winner in the NFC North is not going to be the Minnesota Vikings. This year's winner is going to be the Detroit Lions. Dude, this is their year to shine, man. I'm really rooting for Detroit this season. I will be paying attention to Detroit most while the Rams are playing. I will be paying attention to Detroit because I want that team to really do good. And so yeah, I'm gonna take the Lions in first place. I do think Lions have enough talent to get it first. Second place though will be Minnesota. Because Minnesota does have a really good offense now. You got another wide receiver to go good with Jefferson Jefferson. I don't think their defense is the best, and I think the Lions defense got better. That's why I have the Lions over the Vikings right now because even though these two offenses are very electric, I trust the Lions defense more than the Vikings defense, and that's why I gotta get them in second. But the Vikings are clearly good enough to get at least second. Third place will be Chicago. I don't think they're gonna be that bad. They had once again they had a good draft. They can easily compete with these two teams. I just think just gonna fall short of these two teams. But I do think they are better than Green Bay, and that's why I have Green Bay in last. All right, next up we have the NFC South, and once again, the winner of this division might surprise you. Um, I don't know. Will it surprise you? I don't know. Will it? But anyway, this winner of this division will be no other than, and you guys might be surprised, but the winner of this division is going, and this one's definitely the hardest division. To me, it's between New Orleans and Carolina. It's either between these two who's going to win the division. Man, but the Saints do have Derek Carr. They do have a good defense. Carolina has the no more pick overall. You know what? I'm gonna give this one to Carolina. I do think Carolina's gonna find a way to win this division because, if you really think about it, Carolina almost forced Tampa Bay last year. Carolina almost won the division last year. They were super close to winning that division. That does give me a little bit more hope, especially when they got the no more pick. Now they did drop DJ Moore, which is really gonna kill the receiving core. But I think then with their number one draft pick and Bryce Young is really gonna have an outstanding season there. So I do think Carolina's gonna take first place. He will lead that team to first place in the playoffs, maybe. And then Saints will take second place because they're barely gonna be behind them. They do got Derek Carr now. They do have another good defense and a silent offense. So I don't think the Saints are gonna trail Carolina by that much. Third place is gonna be Atlanta because Atlanta, like I said, Atlanta can always score. They always find answers to score. Their defense does concern me a little bit, but I do think they're gonna get the job done. And then last place will be Tampa Bay because I just think this team is just gonna flat out fall apart. I just don't think Tampa Bay is really gonna be that good all season long. All right, so your last chance to look at my division picture predictions. Those were all right there. And then next, what we're going to do is we're going to do basically the same thing, but we're gonna go 1 through 15, which means I get to rank these teams in their division first through 15th place. So, so we're going to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. So So I just need 15 right here. I'm gonna do this real quick. Yeah, so basically what we're doing here is now we are going to predict how I think this is gonna go, but I'm gonna predict their seeding now, kind of like what I did for the NBA. If you guys don't remember, I did this for the NBA before the NBA season even started. I got 11, 12, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Alright, so there you go. So we're gonna put this in red. So if you guys want to fast forward this, you guys can fast forward this, but until we actually get started. But what should I do? 11th. Okay, and then playoffs start at 7 seeds, so we can take 10 through 7. 10 through 8 is the 3 teams that barely gonna make it out, and then you have the 7 seed, the sevens that I think that are gonna make it in the postseason. So, and then the number 1 seed gets the blue the division champs. So there you go. That's what we have. Okay, yeah, we can make this screen a little bit bigger. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so I'm going to take a picture of this with my phone so I remember the order of what I had these teams in their division. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. All right, so let's start these things off. So, um, let's start off. Okay, so we're gonna go from bottom to top. Okay, so for the NFC and the AFC. All right. So for the 15th spot in, actually no, we're gonna go. We're gonna go AFC. We're gonna go AFC first. Okay, so the worst team in the AFC is going to be the Indianapolis Colts. I actually do think this team is going to be the worst team in the AFC. In the AFC, I don't really expect a lot from the Indianapolis Colts this year, but yeah, I just think the Colts are just going to flat out fall apart here. I mean, I can be wrong because my other prediction, what I did in NBA, I was wrong on that too. But I just think they're going to flat out bottom the AFC this year. All right, at the 14th spot. Actually, no, we're gonna do this pretty quickly because I already basically explained everybody. So 15th will be the Colts. In 14th place, I am going to take. I'm gonna take the Titans. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Titans. Um, yeah, I'm gonna take the Titans. I'm not really expecting the Titans to be really good this year. I just like I said just about the Colts. I just think they're gonna bottom out, dude. I don't really think they're gonna be that good this year. All right, next up we have 13th place. I know this is tough, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and take a. Man, I do think Cleveland's gonna be better. 13th, I'm gonna go ahead and take uh 7, 8 Raiders. I do think the Raiders are gonna bottom out, but I'm missing close. Patriots, Browns. Okay. To 13th place. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Vegas. And this from here it gets kind of tough. So 13th, I'm gonna take Vegas. 12th, oh god, okay, made an error there for some reason. Let me go ahead and fix that error. All right, 12th place, I'm gonna take New England. Once again, I don't think New England's that bad, but I just think they're gonna bottom out the division. In 11th place, I'm gonna go with Cleveland. I'm gonna go Cleveland here. All right, and then we got 10th place. In 10th place, I'm gonna go ahead and take Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm gonna take Pittsburgh in 10th. I don't think the Steelers are gonna make the playoffs this year, but I do think they're gonna have a winning record. In ninth place, actually no, yeah, Steelers in 10th. And ninth, I'm gonna take Denver. I'm gonna take Denver in ninth. I do once again. I do think Denver's gonna bounce back. I don't expect them to be as bad as they were last year. Yeah, huh? Chilling. Mm. Yeah, once again, I'm taking Denver in ninth. Don't really expect them to. I am expecting them to bounce back though from last season. Eighth place. Eighth place. I'm gonna take the Jets. I'm taking the Jets. I have them barely missing out. It's going to be close, but I barely. But I just think they're. I just feel like they're gonna. I just feel like they're gonna. Um. Actually, no. We're just gonna do the playoffs. Yeah, we should just do the playoffs. Yeah, we're just gonna do the playoffs. And what my playoff prediction is gonna be next year. I'm not gonna rank all these teams. Okay, so let's just clear out this. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna do playoffs, so we can go ahead and get this video over with. So let's go. Let's go from seventh to first. Okay, so in the seventh seed in the AFC, huh? Oh, all right. Hmm. Hold on. All right, guys, I'll be back.